Hello everyone, this is Jay here to do the third party read. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So let's start with getting, why did your person engage in a third party? What was going on at the time? We have the Hermit card, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. You know, your person wasn't stable. You know, at the time that they decided to engage in this third party, they had really given up on building on your relationship, on your connection. And so they needed something to bring stability into their life or make them feel abundant, make them feel good about themselves. So what challenges were you two going through? We have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, along with Eight of Wands, lack of communication. You know, what I'm getting, there was a lack of love and compassion between the two of you, and definitely communication of what it is you two were going to do in this commitment. Your commitment went stale is exactly what I'm getting. What else? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. You know, another thing that was going on is your person, the challenge was, your person was unsure if you were the one, you know, and they felt unstable. They didn't feel like you two were building on anything. And so they decided to take advantage of a new stable beginning being offered in this connection with this third party. One more. We have the Moon card, the Queen of Swords, and the Judgment card. You know, there was a lot of illusions, a lot of unclouded judgment going on with your person at the time that they engaged in this connection. They had a hard time cutting it out. You know, they had a hard time making real choices of what they want to do. And a lot of it is because there was a lot of confusion with your person. They didn't see this connection going anywhere. It went into the stale period, which every connection, every relationship goes into stale period. Some people get through it, some people don't. But there was definitely a lot going on. So what advice does Spirit have for you moving forward? We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. You know, the first piece of advice that Spirit has for you moving forward is, can you get past the betrayal? You know, can you know, Spirit is telling you right now, if you can get past the betrayal, if you can look, you know, really forgive, forget, and move forward, this connection will work. But if you can't, it's not going to work. What's another piece of advice? We have the Emperor, the Two of Cups, along with the Sun card. Another piece of advice that Spirit has for you is control. Can you be happy? You know, can you be happy in this partnership now that this has happened? If you can be happy in this partnership now that this has happened, then it's a positive move to give this another chance. But if you can't, if there's a lot of negativity surrounding this connection that I'm not saying you can't forgive, but forget about, then this isn't the connection for you. One more. We have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, along with the Five of Pentacles. Another thing that Spirit's asking is friendship. You know, can you be friendly with this person? Can you enjoy life with this person? Or are you able to isolate any overthinking, any stress and anxiety that entraps you in your head over this third party? If you can get past this, then this will work. If you can't get past it, it's not going to work. So it's pretty good advice moving forward. So, what is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with your person and the third party? What is the current connective energy? Oh, there's not good things going on in this connection. We have resentment, stinging words, bitterness, and anger as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have frozen. A challenge is elusive, and what needs to happen for you two to find balance, we have running. So let's get resentment. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like right now, connectively, there's a lot of bitterness and resentment between your person and the third party. And a lot of it is because I feel like your person has decided that they wanted to start over in their own life and they weren't including this person. They wanted to find stability without this person. In the recent past, we have Frozen. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like in the recent past, there was a lot of conflict. And your person, connectively with this person, they went into this frozen energy. And a lot of it is because they needed time to find some stable ground. And why they're in this energy of really trying to rid any bitterness or resentment, finding stable ground, and starting over on their own. A challenge connectively is elusive. We have the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some. Here's the thing. I feel like your person really, really led this other person on. And now, the negative energy that's surrounding this connection with the third party is the fact that your person was really tricky, was really deceitful. And when this ended, they were pretty bold. They were pretty, blunt to this person about having somebody else. This person may not have known that they had somebody else, but they definitely, in the end, were pretty blunt about it. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have running, we have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they need to find some sort of peace because your person, I feel like, is running and ghosting this person. Just, told them that they had somebody else and then said nothing else. If you're going to let things go with love, if you're going to find peace and balance, even if you decide that you made a mistake with somebody, you still have to man or woman up and tell them, I made a mistake. It was fun. You did nothing wrong, that whole schmeal. So, what is your person's energy towards this person? What is their intention? What is their challenge? And what do they need to do to bring balance to this connection? Yeah, your person wants a second chance with you. And their energy towards this person is they're not, they're strategizing ways of getting out of their head, and really they're running from this person. They're trying their best to strategize ways of working on themselves to release any anxiety and stress that they have caused in your connection, and they want to make amends with you. And this is why they're running from the other person. Their intention is vows. Yeah, their intention is to commit to you. Their intention is to really try their best to show you that they're not chaotic, that they don't want to destroy you, that they didn't mean to bring a lot of drama into your life. Their intention is to show you that they have control. When it comes to this third party, their intention is really to walk away from it. A challenge when it comes to your person, and this third party is letting go. We have the High Priestess along with the Hermit card. I feel like a challenge is both of them are kind of bitter. Your person's bitter because this person may have said some things when they found out that they had somebody else. And I feel like a challenge with them right now is their intuition is guiding both of them to do some deep soul searching so they can let go. But I feel like the third party's still holding on and is pulling your person in, if that makes sense. What your person needs to do to find balance with this third party, I'm telling you, they need to say they're sorry. It's time for them to rid the clashing and take responsibility for their action in that connection. You can, regardless of what you do, you still always have to try to be kind, understanding, and compassionate. And I'm not saying your person should go back to this person, but they should end it in a civil way. They should have, been honest from the start. They shouldn't have been so sneaky about the way that they entertained this person because it's bad karma and it all comes back around. Your person was confused over your connection. And so they reached out to somebody else. And then when they realized they wanted this connection, they just completely coldly blocked that person out. And that's not the right way to do things. So, because it all comes back around. And if you're with this person, you're going to go through that karma with them. Your person, or the third party's energy towards your person is concealing. Their intention is unconditional. A challenge with this third party is purifying, and what they need to do to bring balance to that connection is time. So we have concealing. We have the Magician along with the Eight of Pentacles. Here's the thing. I feel like the third party's energy towards your person is they're trying their best to work on themselves and not allow themselves to conceal the truth. They're trying to accept that they're unwanted by your person, and they're trying their best to create a new energy in their life. Their intention is unconditional. We have the World card and the Two of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to be compassionate. They're trying to have the unconditional love for themselves, which this is a big deal, so that they can make a decision that it's time to end this. It's time to let go. A challenge with your person is purifying, purge, or the third party is purifying, purge, healing, and clean energy. We have the Page of Wands and the Judgment card. A challenge with the third party is their healing. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, they may be really being immature about it, doing immature things because they want to create a rebirth in the connection between them and your person. And a lot of it has to do with that they're healing, they're hurt, they're embarrassed, you can't do this to people. You can't bring people into your life, step on them, and expect them to be okay with it. And this is a challenge with your person. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have time. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I feel like what your person needs to do to bring balance, or what this third party needs to do to bring balance to the connection, they just got to wait it out. When you go through something and you feel connected to somebody and they just completely block you out and just use you and toss you aside, it takes time to get over. It takes time to move forward. And I feel like what this person needs to do is just wait it out, and make a passionate effort to always stay in the energy of love so that they don't get so deeply into that negativity. Because when people get stuck into the resentment of someone doing them dirty, and your person did this person dirty, and you probably don't care, but I'm just saying, it can take a long time to heal, especially when, there was something between the two of them. So let's get some advice for you moving forward. We have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Death card. Spirit's telling you right now, you have got to be able to strategize ways of getting over feeling this betrayal from your person. It's time to make a transition. It's time to move forward. What's another piece of advice? We have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Fool card. Yeah, love yourself enough. Here's the thing. If you want if your intuition is guiding you towards taking that leap of faith and starting over with your person, you have got to allow, the one thing is, you cannot allow this person to take away from the love that you feel for yourself. Moving forward in this connection, any decision that you make, if it takes away from your self-peace, if it takes away from your self-esteem, if it takes away from your self-love, it's not the right thing to do. One more thing. We have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Another thing that Spirit's telling you is you got to make an effort to get over the conflict. It's time to really nurture and find comfort with the past. It's time to move forward. And the only way that you can do this is if you can find peace with the past. So Spirit's telling you that you got this. You can do this. The only thing that you need to concentrate mostly on is if you can get over it. The biggest thing with our free will and our mindset is getting to a point of peace where we can get over things that have occurred in a negative way towards us. If you can get over this third party, if you can get over the feeling of betrayal and you can find peace with it, if you can understand the reasoning behind the betrayal, because sometimes if we understand the reasoning behind the betrayal, it helps us. Maybe we weren't doing what we needed to do. Maybe you weren't giving what you needed to give. Maybe if you recognize that, it'll make sense to you. But the biggest thing for this connection to work is if you can get over it. If you can get over it and you can move forward, then this connection has a chance. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps, and I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.